Hello everyone, welcome back to Sophia Edu Support. This video is the second part of first chapter, the relief features of India. Now we are going to move to the content of this lesson. So here we are going to discuss about the different relief features. So these are, so far we are discussing about just an introduction, how the Indian Peninsular Plate was formed and where is its location and what is its specialities or the special features of Indian Peninsular Plateau. So now let us see what are the relief features we have in our country. So we have 6 major relief divisions in India. The divisions of Indian landmass, that number 1, the Himalayas, number 2, the Indo-Gangetic Plain, number 3, the Peninsular Plateau, number 4, the coastal plain, number 5, the desert, and number 6, the island. And these are the 6 relief features we are having in our country, and let us look at it in detail as our textbook mentions. The first relief features that we are going to discuss is about the Himalayas. So we know the Himalayas are located on the top side of India, and the Himalayan mountain ranges are running from the west to the east, and it is around the length of this region is around 2,400 kilometers, and the width also varies. In the western side, the width of this mountain range is 500 kilometers. As it comes to the central and to the eastern regions, the width decreases into 200 kilometers. And not only the width, even the height in this region is also varied, having various heights in this region. The Himalayas consist of 3 parallel ranges. The Himalayan mountain ranges is not one single mountain range, rather it is 3 mountain ranges. Okay. So these mountain ranges, we can say the north, the middle, and the south. And between each mountain ranges, there are deep valleys and extended plateaus separate each mountain ranges. Deep valleys and the extended plateaus separating these 3 mountain ranges. Okay, the Himalayan mountain ranges consist of 3 mountain ranges that we will discuss afterwards in detail. Okay, these 3 mountain ranges separated by deep valleys and extended plateaus. Okay, so what are these 3 mountain ranges? The first one is known as the Greater Himalaya, or it also known as the Himadri. What is that? The Greater Himalaya or the Himadri. And the second is known as the Lesser Himalaya. And the third range is known as the Shivaliks. You know what it is? These are the names of the 3 mountain ranges. The first mountain ranges in the northern side is known as the Greater Himalaya. And the middle, it is the middle mountain ranges is known as the Lesser Himalaya, and the southern mountain range is known as the Shivaliks. And these are the 3 mountain ranges. The northernmost mountain ranges is known as the Greater Himalaya or Himadri. So the speciality of this mountain region, it is a most continuous mountain. So the mountain ranges are continuous, not breaking in between. So it's a continuous mountain region, and in this region we are having the highest mountain peaks, and the average elevation of the mountain regions is about 6,100 meters from the mean sea level. So the average elevation of this mountain region is 6,100 meters from the sea level. And another feature of this region is it is fully covered with snow and ice. It is having the snow or ice covered region, and we can find glaciers in this region. So maybe you might having a doubt what is glacier. Glacier is a thick pieces of ice, a mass, like maybe we can call like a mountain of ice, that is known as the glacier. Okay, so the glaciers we can found in this greater Himalaya or in the Himadri region, and the perennial rivers origin in this region. What do you mean by perennial rivers? Just before we have studied about, or in the last class we have studied about the peninsular rivers. Do you remember? So what is the peninsular rivers and the perennial rivers? The perennial rivers are origin in this region, in the Himadri or the greater Himalaya regions. Okay, so how the perennial rivers origin from here? It is fed with the accumulation of the seasonal accumulation of ice. In winter time, these mountain peaks accumulate huge amount of ice, and in summer it melts and feed the rivers or fill the river with water. And also the melting of glaciers, the accumulation and the melting of glaciers feeds the perennial rivers which origin from the Himadri region. The second mountain region is the Lesser Himalaya, which comes in the middle or just after the southernmost mountain region or the Himadri region. The second one is the Lesser Himalaya. So the feature of this Himalaya, Lesser Himalaya, is it is mostly having a rugged relief. That the areas are more rough and not having a unanimous relief of features. And the mountains in this region is also consisted of highly compressed rocks, and the mountain's height in this region is varied from 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters. The mountain heights are also is varied from 3,700 meter to 4,500 meters. Okay, in this region the Purpanchal and the Mahabharata mountain ranges are the important mountain ranges in this region. What are those? The Purpanchal and the Mahabharata mountain ranges are the important mountain ranges. And in this region, the famous Kashmir Valley located. The famous Kashmir Valley located in the Lesser Himalayas. And not only the Kashmir valleys, the Kangra and Kulu in Himachal Pradesh is also located in the Lesser Himalaya. And not only the famous valleys, but also there are famous hill stations also located in this region. The hill station like Simla, hill stations of Simla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikat were also located in this region. And one of the speciality of this region is the mountain ranges of this region is covered by evergreen forest. Maybe you are remembering in 9th class and 8th class we have discussed or we have already studied about what is an evergreen forest. Okay, so the one of the important feature of this region is the mountain ranges are covered by evergreen forest. The third mountain ranges in Himalayas is the Shivaliks. Shivaliks is the southernmost mountain range, and it having an extension of width. Its width extended from 10 kilometers to 50 kilometers. In some areas, the width of the mountain ranges is only 10 kilometers, whereas in other places it extends up to 50 kilometers. And also, these mountain ranges having the height of 900 meters to 1100 meters. 900 to 1100 meter heights having the mountain ranges. And this region, this mountain region, the Shivaliks mountain regions are called in different names in different regions. In Jammu region, it is known as the Jammu Hills. And the same in Arunachal Pradesh, it is known as the Mishmi Hills. In Assam, this mountain region is known as the Kagar mountain regions. Okay, and this mountain region, the parts of these mountain regions are consist of thick gravel and alluvium. These mountain ranges consist of thick gravel and alluvium, and the valley between the Lesser Himalaya and Shivaliks is known as the dunes. It is one of the important questions, maybe for your exam also. It can appear in your exam. What is a dune? Okay, what is a dune? The valley between the Lesser Himalayas and the Shivaliks is known as the dunes. And Dehradun, Corley Dune and Padley Dunes are some of the prominent dunes in this area. So what is a dune and what are the important or what are the prominent dunes in this area? Dune is the valley between Lesser Himalaya and the Shivaliks, and Dehradun, Corley Dune and Padley Dune are the prominent dune in this region. In the Brahmaputra Valley, the Himalayan mountain ranges take a deep bend and it move extended towards the southern region and going across to the northeastern states. We can call the Brahmaputra Valley as the eastern boundary of Himalayas. So we said the Himalayas are a mountain ranges from the west to the east. It originates in the west and running to the east, and east in the in the Brahmaputra Valley, the Himalayan mountain ranges take a break and it is bending, or in Arunachal Pradesh, Dihang Valley of Arunachal Pradesh, the mountain ranges take a bend, a hairpin bend, and it move to the northeastern states, and also at the same time it stands as the easternmost boundary of India. And these regions are known as the Purvanchal. After taking the hairpin bend, when the mountain ranges move to the northeastern states, in this region it is known as the Purvanchal. And the Purvanchal regions are consisted of or composed of the sedimentary sandstones. In this region, the mountain ranges are composed of sandstone, and these Purvanchal hills are also known in different names in different regions. So it is also known as the Patkai Hills, and also in Nagaland it is known as the Naga Hills. In Manipur it is known as the Manipuri Hills, and Khasi and Mizo Hills. So the Purvanchal is having different names like the Patkai Hills, the Naga Hills, the Manipuri Hills, Khasi and Mizo Hills. The Himalayas having a great influence on the Indian climate. The Himalayan mountain regions protect the plains of India from the cold wind that comes from the Central Asia during the severe winter time. And also, the Himalayan mountains are the reason for the summer rains and the monsoon types of climate beyond the Western Ghats. And if the mountain ranges were not there, India would be a drier land. The rivers which start from Himalayan regions are the perennial rivers, which fed by the melting of glaciers. Since these rivers are perennial or fed by the glaciers, it brings a lot of silt and deposits both sides of the rivers and making the plain very much fertile, and it brings the land more suitable for the cultivation. Let us wind up the second section here, and we were discussing about the Mount Himalaya and the three mountain ranges of Mount Himalaya: the Greater Himalaya, the Lesser Himalaya, and the Shivaliks. And in the last part we were discussing about the influence of Himalaya on the Indian landmass. And what were the influences of Himalaya, or in which way the Mount Himalaya is influencing the agriculture and climate of India. Keep reading the textbook and listening this video continuously so that you will have a better idea about this lesson. Till we meet with the next part, have a short break and have a bye-bye. Take care.